The thing that is my favorite memory, my most special, is that my dad got this recipe in a dream the year I was born. Mm-hmm. And so...
we're not going to talk how many years that is.
No, you don't want to go there. That's a long time. And so... Anyway, the cool thing is that growing up, we made it all the time, and we would hear stories, and it was just such good quality time with my dad, and he always took so much pride in it. And every time we went to church, he passed it out to people. We had barbecues and on and on and on. It just blessed people, and they loved it. They always wanted I go back to the place I was raised. They want Dad's barbecue sauce, and so. I love it, and now with my grandkids, they're like, teach us, and it is a blessing to pass down those recipes. I mean, you think about how many people have these special recipes that, oh, my great grandma had this or whatever, and we forget sometimes how important past things our grandparents, our great-grandparents passed down to us. They're treasures. They're treasures that are so valuable. And just creating that memory of making it with the kids and just blessing people, being a blessing. So I'm excited
because you make it and share it with people. Yeah. So the thing that intrigues me is the dream.
Yes, my dad.
What in the world was that about? Was he a praying man and liked to cook and ask God for a dream, or what? How did that all?
He was a dreamer, and my dad was creative. He was so creative. If anything was normal, it was his goal to make it different. And I think because that was a God-given thing in the root of his heart, the deep in his heart, was he wanted to make it different, a difference in people's lives. So he was always about just okay, he could see beyond, like, how does this work, or how can I make it better? And he was always redoing his barbecue sauce and adding different things.
Oh, so he made barbecue sauce anyway.
Oh yeah.
And then but he was trying to refine it, and then he had this dream. And was that it? Did he I made it now?
He arrived. I mean, it was the best. It was the best. And I've kind of took it a step further to where I can make it, now they have the chipotle, they have all these different, you can make it tangy or, a lot more.
So you take it on the base and then maybe tweak it a little bit.
I just made some recently, and in fact, I just come back from Texas, and I made some there, and if Texans like it, people in Texas like it, then you've got a good product. And this I made a little more spicier, so they were just loving it. So, and it's fun. I mean, you can put different things in it. You can make it any way you want, and some people don't like it spicy, some like it more hickory smoke. But whenever you put it on meat, it just totally brings out the flavor, and it's just fun to just see people enjoy things. Food for me represents fellowship too. Eating around the table, fellowship. So yeah, it was just a lot of fun.
Well, that sounds fun, coming to the studio and people can sample different kinds, with the different varieties you can make and that. And I really enjoy and appreciate your testimony about your grandfather. Dad. Oh, I keep on thinking grandfather. Okay. Because I was thinking of that, when I was on a trip to the beach picking sea beans. It's also called seagrass, sapphire. There's different names for it. But anyway, I thought, I enjoy doing this, but we need some more customers. And if I could just find a good recipe, we could pass that on, And so sure enough, just, I was praying about it, and just within minutes, I got this recipe. And I'm not a cook, by the way. I like to go. I'm a goer. I like to be outside. I like to, I do like to go harvest and that. Anyway, so the sea bean grass thing that grows out in the bay, and then we have shiitake mushrooms, and then garlic and pepper and lemon oil, and those were the things that just kind of came to me. And so I went and I put it together and sampled it out, and anyway, it was a huge hit, and we've sold tons, thousands of pounds, through that one recipe, and that was a God-given inspiration, just like yours. And so we all have gifts. So. Yep.